Viewers, and welcome back to our final math class. We are still on the topic logarithm, and today we are going to look at the laws involved in logarithm, the laws that you have to take note of when you are dealing with logarithmic questions. Now, the first law that we are going to look at is the law of multiplication, which says that if you have a log of a certain value, say a, to maybe another value to a certain base, okay, say base 10 in this case, okay, and it is multiplying, or it is adding first, okay, and it is adding another log of another value. All right, the law says that we can take, since we have two logs the same basis, we can take one of the logs and then we do what? We multiply the bases like this. All right, also we multiply the numbers, sorry, not the bases, okay, so we multiply the numbers the same way. If the logs were like this, all right, you can also what? Send it back to this one, which is what? Log a plus log b. Okay, so this is a short explanation on the first law of logarithm, which says that if you have log a plus log b, you can choose to write one of the logs, then you multiply the numbers. Okay, so if it is the other way around, where we have them in this form, which is log a times b, then we can write the log as what? You can introduce additional sign and then write the logs like that. Now let's move on to the second law of logarithm. The second law of logarithm also says that if you have log of a certain number, all right, say the same a, and it is subtracting another log of a different number, all right, say b, all right, the law says that you can pick log and then divide their numbers. Okay, so if you have log a minus log b, it is the same as log a over b. All right, note this laws, okay, they are different. So this one has to do with multiplication, this one has to do with division, this one has to do with addition, and this one has to do with what? Subtractions. Let's look at the third law. The third law also says that to raise a number to power, say a to the power n, all right, should be equal to, so if you have log of a to the power n, all right, then it should be equal to n log a. All right, so in a nutshell, what it means is if you have a log of a certain value and that value has a power, or it has an exponent, then you can bring, or you can rewrite it by bringing the exponent to multiply the log of a. That is it for the third law. Now let's quickly take one example which involves all of these laws of logarithm, and then solve them for the benefit of ourselves, and then to further our understanding on the topic. Okay, so we have log 8 times 4th root of 5 dividing 81. So now let's see, this example contains, I think, about all of the rules or all of the laws of logarithm. So let's quickly see how we can tackle this question. So if we have log 8 times the 4th root of 5, all right, since this one is dividing, it means that we have another log which is subtracting this particular log, okay, which is what? Log 81. That is why we have dividing, that's why we have 81 dividing this expression in the bracket. Okay, and then the next thing, or to move further, since this 8 is multiplying the 4th root of 5, what it means is we have log 8 and it is adding another log, which is what? The 4th root of what? 5 minus log 81. Okay, now we need to also make sure that we have what? The third rule in this expression. Okay, we can rewrite it in this form again. So we have 8, we can rewrite 8 in a form which we will get what? 2 to the power 3. Okay, it's the same as what? 8 plus log, then we change the 4th root of 5 to a power, a power number. So you have what? 5 to the power 1 over 4. Okay, and minus log 812. We can express 81 in a power form, which is what? 3 to the power 4, which is what? 81. So in this expression, we can apply the third rule of logarithm here, which will be equal to what? 3 log 2 plus 1 over 4 log 5 minus 4 log 3. And this will bring us to the end of this question. But if you want to have an actual answer to this problem, you can take your calculator and punch these values in them. You can even punch from here, you get the same, you get answer, or you can even make it like this and then punch, you shall get the same answer. And this brings us to the explanation of the laws of logarithm. In my next video, we will look at more questions. Okay, you solve it, questions related to logarithm, their laws, and the certain tricks involving logarithm. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't, and follow for my next exciting videos. Do have a nice day.